Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We are live where you live in the ByWard Market this morning, and joining us is their BIA, their Executive Director, Yasna Jennings. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
And we were just looking at some of the graphics right there, coming in some information, and that was one of the questions I first initially asked you, is exactly what is considered the ByWard Market?
The ByWard Market is George Street North to St. Patrick, Sussex to Cumberland, and Dalhousie from George all the way down to Cathcart.
A little bit like a stop sign, you had said, or
yeah,
a
little
sign.
bit like a sign, kind of a square with a post at the end.
A little peg. And this is somewhere where we like to see, and you're saying, especially true during the summer months, 15,000 people every weekend are coming through the ByWard Market.
50,000 50,000 visitors per weekend from May to roughly Thanksgiving weekend is what we see here in the ByWard Market on average.
Lots of great vendors. I mean, do you find now there's a great mix of the product of the farmers market, of the fun stores, and all the great restaurants?
Oh, for sure. We have pretty much everything you need right here in the ByWard Market. So we have the outdoor farmers market, which is historically what formed the ByWard Market. We have fantastic restaurants, some of which are world-renowned. We have fantastic retailers, few new retailers this summer. We saw Wolf & Zed open up on Sussex for us shoe ladies.
Great shoes, and by the way, they're going to be joining us a little later in the show, so you'll get a taste of that, yes.
Good. We've got a couple new cupcake places now, Glitz Cupcakes, Cupcake Lounge. We have Maison Chalouin, a chocolate house. And Murray's Market, a new addition down on Dalhousie, new restaurant coming in, Smokey's Barbecue, authentic Southern barbecue. So we've got lots of great stuff here.
It's always changing and always a fun place to go. And it is great, you know, on a Saturday night in the middle of summer too, you really feel like this is a vibrant, fun place to be. And then the next morning on Sunday, it's almost like a wonderful family atmosphere to come out and enjoy. And you see all mix.
We do. I mean, the market offers so much for everyone. Like you say, the morning is very different. It's a little noisy here with all the equipment, but generally it's very quiet and peaceful in the morning. Come on down, get your coffee. You could, you know, find your way to the courtyards, which are a real hidden gem down here. Very few people know that we've got these courtyards. They link the whole market. So you could grab a quiet coffee or lunch back there, and then, you know, as the shops open up, we see that kind of daytime stuff, and then the nighttime, well, that turns into a different atmosphere as well.
Absolutely. One of the fun things, and we've seen so many different events and charity fundraisers and activities, is right here in the heart, right, you know, right here on George, and you've got lots of activities planned.
Well, we do. We have our second annual Oktoberfest. We're really, really excited about that. We gave it a go last year. It went really well. We had barrel races. We had Bavarian music and dancers, and we're bringing it back this year with the addition of a Volksmarch, which is a traditional German kind of walking marathon, 3 to 5K. Get up early in the morning, do your march, and then start at 11 a.m. in the beer tent, and away you go. Start your fun.
So that's going to be Oktoberfest, and that'll happen a little bit
Saturday,
later.
October 22nd.
Okay. And then always, too, it's fun. You've got the stew cook-offs. It seems like there's always something that's in the works for you guys, and it's pretty busy.
There is. I mean, all season long. So we kind of we'll get through Oktoberfest, and then we'll be right into Christmas programming. So once again, we'll see the Christmas choirs, free horse and wagon rides by John Kundle, a local resident, if you will, of the ByWard Market. Lives right here, has a stable and everything down here, so we use him for a lot of our events. So we'll be rolling into Christmas, and then right after, like you say, we'll already be into stew cook-off.
Yeah, plenty of stuff. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Always great things. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to work for so many of us. We love just running outside, grabbing something to eat, and running back in. We are going to take a short commercial break, and as we mentioned, we've got the stables coming in. We had a great carriage ride in, by the way. So we're going to be talking to we're going to be talking to them as well a little later in the show. We're going to take a short commercial break. We are live where you live in the ByWard Market this morning. We're approaching the 7 o'clock hour. Stay with us. We're back after this commercial break.